More news, more experience, more often.
In an exclusive interview with Dan Rather tonight in Baghdad, Iraqi leader Saddam Hussein says he will not pull his troops out of Kuwait to get peace talks started. This is the CBS Evening News. Bob Schieffer in New York. Dan Rather is in Baghdad, Iraq tonight. Good evening. In that interview with Dan conducted just a while ago, Saddam Hussein denied that he has sent out any peace feelers and says withdrawal of his troops from Kuwait is not negotiable. Even so, his tone in the interview, which was shot by Iraqi television and runs more than an hour, seems more conciliatory than in the past. Here's part of it.
Mr. President, your Deputy Prime Minister and Foreign Minister said a few days ago that the door was not closed to any idea. Does that include the idea of possibly Iraq withdrawing from Kuwait under any circumstances?
في إطار الحال العام.
At any rate, the Minister of Foreign Affairs was talking within a general framework.
But is it negotiable? Is it negotiable or non-negotiable?
تتوقف.
Because when you dismiss any possibility for new ideas, when you say that there is no room for any new idea, then life will stop.
So it is negotiable.
إذن يعني هذا أن هناك مكان أو مجال للتفاوض.
التفاوض مع من؟
Negotiating with whom?
With the United States.
مع الولايات المتحدة.
هل الكويت الولاية ال 52 في الولايات المتحدة الأمريكية؟
Is Kuwait the 52nd state of the United States?
No, you have said it is the 19th province of Iraq.
الكويت جزء من العراق.
Kuwait is part of Iraq.
Forever?
للأبد.
نحن قلنا والجهات التشريعية في العراق أصدرت قرار واضح تقول أن الكويت إحدى محافظات العراق.
We have said this, and the legislative bodies in Iraq have issued a clear decree, a clear decision saying that Kuwait is an Iraqi province.
We are still taking that interview in on the satellite. Saddam Hussein goes on to flatly deny published reports of back-channel negotiations that would include Iraqi withdrawal from Kuwait. He says that again and again. He says Kuwait is part of Iraq forever, but he concedes that for a peaceful solution, everyone will have to concede something. The Iraqi president also calls again for direct dialogue with President Bush and for a televised debate with the president and British Prime Minister Thatcher. CBS News will broadcast more of the interview later tonight in a special report at 10 p.m. Eastern Time, 9 Central, and we'll have a recap along with analysis and commentary at 11:30. As we just heard, Saddam Hussein flatly denied sending peace feelers of any kind to Washington, but apparently there are trial balloons coming from somewhere, or at least that is what U.S. officials thought earlier this afternoon. White House correspondent Wyatt Andrews is standing by and can give us more on that. Wyatt?
Bob, these apparently are something less than official proposals, but as one source told me, they perceive them to be feelers or unofficial probes of exactly what the United States might accept. Again, they do not consider them official or authoritative, and none of them has drawn a response. Some two key examples of what these probes are considered to be. General Scowcroft, the National Security Advisor, took in a proposal that Iraq would withdraw from Kuwait in exchange for some of the oil rights to the disputed oil fields and access to the Persian Gulf. The second key example, of course, is the initiative King Hussein of Jordan is trying to launch out in the region, in which again the deal would be Iraq withdraws from Kuwait, but in exchange there'd be some form of reconstituted Kuwaiti government more amenable to Iraq's territorial demands. Bob, all of this is being flatly rejected out of hand by the White House as not being responsive to the worldwide demand that Hussein withdraw from Kuwait, period. They see him not as a man seeking really a diplomatic solution as much as diplomatic cover to retain his territorial hold over Kuwait.
And White, I take it that proposal of General Scowcroft came through unofficial channels.
Yes, Bob, and again, they consider this probing around the edges of what the White House might accept as opposed to any official back channel or direct negotiation from Hussein himself.